What's up, world? It is your host, Justice Jackson, and you all are watching an episode on the Plugg Talk, where we keep you plugged in with the street's local and hottest artists. Today's streets we're going to visit Inglewood, and if you know, then you know. Let's go ahead and get you plugged in.
Yeah. Check 1, 2. What you gonna do? Ron? Yeah. Look.
What's up, world? And how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How you living? If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, follow, subscribe. Tell your mom, brother, sister, cousin. Whisper it to your dog. Play it in your car. Play it at work. Definitely, if you work at like Walmart or Target, that'll be really great. Go ahead and plug and stay plugged in with the Plugg Talk. Today, we are keeping y'all plugged in with OvaDos from Inglewood. I think I said it better that time. The first time I said, ooh, it scared me a little bit. You're from Inglewood, Shorty. How you doing, OvaDos? What's up?
Good. Love my city. I do.
I love that for you. So are you born and raised or did you grow up there? That makes a difference when you're from LA. And I like that you say Inglewood, born and raised. Okay, period. You got to name a high school. Go.
Nah, Inglewood High School, main high school, obviously. But I had to leave.
You had to leave? You mean like leave Inglewood City? The whole city?
Yeah. Like with my mom. I was bad.
Okay, we getting into it. Listen. We didn't even sugarcoat. I didn't even have to say much, and we already getting plugged in. Okay, cool. So this is giving us a little representation. So you had to leave the city. I'm glad that you didn't have to leave the city for you wasn't gonna say no crazy shit like somebody was out to get you. Because I was gonna say, well, if you were supposed to be staying low, you're not doing a great job. So boom, I'm finna hit you with something real quick. You from Inglewood.
Yes, ma'am.
But a little birdie told me, by the way, you a Warriors fan.
Okay. Oh my God. All right.
I
What? Come up too, and you gonna be even more disappointed that I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. It don't add up. It don't. It's just the people I was around.
As long as you know the math is not mathing, but hey, I'm not even mad because it's not like I'm super. I just know I'm a Lakers fan, point blank. Period. I'm such a Lakers fan that I don't like the Celtics from years ago. That's the energy I'm bringing. So okay, Seattle Seahawks. Okay. All right, OvaDos. So I'm gonna let you guide us into your world. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We know that you're from Inglewood. Okay, you make music. Do we just make music? We producing, we writing. What's up?
All right. So I started off producing when I first moved here young, because I was always back and forth. I moved to San Pedro. I'm not gonna say much about that, but I moved to San Pedro.
The cities and the diss, but the city drops with the diss at the same time. You're funny.
It's like, okay, you know what? I'll get into that. I'll get into that after. But moved to San Pedro, whatever. I was at this Boys and Girls Club. And it was a blessing because, like, the fact that they had this Boys and Girls Club and they have a full-blown studio. Like,
wow. Shout out to the nonprofit after school.
Yeah. Wow, it's crazy. Cool. Like, they had the stuff for producing, the stuff for, like, they had one booth. So you got to, like, book a little time or whatever. They had one booth.
That is so cool.
It was dope. Like,
after so dope. What grade were you in?
I was in Long Beach. No, hold on. Yeah, I was in Long Beach, 6th grade, San Pedro, 7th. So I was like,
okay. That's cool. That's really dope for 7th grade. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just so cool. It was so cool. Like, and the environment was cool. Like, that was just my piece. Cause I was already outside just being stupid, doing dumb stuff. And it's like,
okay, so let's just take a break. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Because maybe getting into it will explain the music, and then we can just guide it like that. Because if you drop one more trauma bomb and we don't just touch on it just a little bit, and see, I know Spirit told me. I be knowing, I be connected. Because when I do my research, I be getting into it. And I said, I don't want to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway because that's one thing about me. I'm just be saying. My friend said, "Cause friend, let's talk about the trauma. What's going on? Let's get into it. How does the trauma influence your music? How has you taken the things you've gone through and put that into your music to kind of make a more positive experience for yourself?"
I mean, the fact that I even get to talk about it, because I mean, growing up, you know, Black families, it's like, you too young to be thinking about that. You too young to be, and I'm already gay. Like, you know, so it's like
whole lot, thinking about a whole lot, just think it.
yeah. Like, so I'd be sitting there, like, I'm talking to other little kids that's, you know, like, it's weird because I had to grow up taking care of my mom. She had seizures. So I was like my
so
earliest memory.
adulthood. Yeah,
No,
you were taking a baby taking care of essentially an adult baby. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like she was good. She had to do what she had to do. She was a single mom. Like
Of
it is what it
course.
is. And then I got a whole lot of with my story, but it was just a lot. So I had to grow up very, very young. Like my earliest memory is, flipping my mama over and calling 911 at like 3.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just and having to thug it out, because if she see me freaking out when she wake up, she's
Man,
gonna
so
be like,
heavy. Yeah, the pressure for real. Like
exactly. So
trying to
I
show
just
you
had
I'm cool because I don't want you to freak out. I'm really I'm freaking out because I'm the kid.
exactly.
If anything, I'm
Exactly.
definitely freaking out. Okay.
Exactly. So it was just like, it was just crazy. And then I was like, the people that, would like, I guess, pick me up and take me away from that situation while she went to the hospital after I took care of her and made sure she was good. Like, I go over there and they dogging my mama. Like, so I'm sitting there, like
What is even
4, 5,
happening right
6,
now?
7, 8
Oh, I
years
feel
old.
that.
And I'm sitting there and they just dogging her. They talking shit. And I'm like, how
Hearing
you gonna sit
conversations
here?
you shouldn't even be a part of.
And they're not gonna be like, oh, go upstairs, it's grown people business. I've been told that probably when I talk
We
back.
all know that. Stay in a child's place. But you
Yeah, and
ain't
it's
say
like,
that when you was running your mouth.
exactly,
My
like,
mama.
bro, this the wrong time. This the wrong
Right.
time, dog. So
Right. 100%.
it was just crazy. It was very interesting. But how I put that in the music, once I got older,
Mhm.
because me and my mom, like, I love my mom. That's my best friend now. So
Yeah, we as
you know,
Black women, there's definitely it's a push-pull experience. I think not I won't specifically highlight even Black women, but to highlight on Black women and mother-daughter relationships, there's always this push-pull because everyone's experiencing some trauma. Everything's going on.
yes,
And I think just mother-daughter relationships and its totality is always a challenge because it's like it's literally catty. Like it's well, you want smoke? Well, do you want smoke? Because I'm your smoke. I'm here on half of you. What you want to be on? You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
the one.
yeah, you definitely that's like your best friend, but that's also like your worst enemy at the same time. Cause stop playing with me.
Yeah, it's scary. It's weird. Like,
Yeah, it gets scary.
bro,
It's something to
we done
approach.
joked about it and everything now, like, because she was like, yeah, I
Amen.
ain't even like you when you was little, whatever. I was planning to take you out. I was planning to take
Well,
you out.
damn
That's
it.
crazy. Like,
Damn it.
you
Damn
feel
it.
me? Like,
Yeah, my mom
it
used to
was
eat my
crazy.
Cheetos at Taco Bell, and I used to be like, were you planning something?
And
Let
she
me
was
know.
like,
Because I love hot shit now. To be honest, I love his hot shit now. Okay, so it seems like you're at home and you're experiencing all of these things. And like you said, shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. That was a
yeah,
place you're like, oh, studio. Like, what can
yeah.
I do with this? So did that trigger your writing, or did that try to trigger the love for music?
What, the studio or the trauma?
Because wait,
Because
shut up. Because why in my head I said, because wait, trigger the trauma could trigger. Did I obviously know that the trauma is a trigger to many of things, but did specifically the trauma trigger you to go inside of the studio and say, hey, I want to start making my own music and writing and expressing exactly how I feel? Or was the trauma like, oh, okay, I want to push towards going into the studio and I just like being around music because it's the one thing that kind of takes me away from being at home?
now, yes, the trauma, because I took the bus at a young age, because like I told you, I had to take the bus out to Long Beach. Because my mom moved when we moved over here. I had to take the bus out to Long Beach because I didn't go to school in San Pedro yet. So
Mm-hmm.
I would always take the bus, and I just remember, like, I mean, I have earlier memories. Like, I was riding with my god brother, and he remembered too. I'd be rapping along with Eminem because I swear to God I was gonna be the next Eminem. Like, but it was
Me
just Eminem and J.
too.
Cole was just like my top. I was just going stupid. I'd try to copy every cadence, flow, like go stupid in the mirror with it, and it
Love
was
it.
just crazy. But I take the bus a lot, and I had very bad anger issues, which got me into a lot of trouble. So I would always remember
How
I
many
put on
diss
my
tracks you done
headphones.
made?
You said what? How many diss tracks? I only made
Yeah, since you got anger issues, how much shit you
I
been
made
talking?
diss tracks on my mom, my stepdad, my goddad, my
Cut,
my
cut
father.
it, cut it, cut it. Production, cut it.
Everybody
Not
got a diss track.
moms, not moms. But you
Bro,
know what?
everybody got a diss track. Oh
Speak your
God,
goddamn truth. Speak your truth. I'm not
I
even
don't
mad at
care
it. You
because they
coming
all
for
know this.
everybody.
Hey, they
That's good.
all
I
know this.
mean,
Like,
hell, you're expressing yourself. At least you're keeping it 100 across
exactly.
the
So, and
board
it kept me out
in
of a lot of
totality.
stuff. It kept
Mm-hmm.
me out of a lot of stuff. And my mom at an early age, she said when she was pregnant with me, she would always play Jill Scott. So I came out loving Jill Scott. And so I would
Let's take another one.
there you go. See, I'm telling you, that was my joint right there. I'd be on the bus. I'm like 8, like listening to like
Feeling golden. Stop it.
living my life like I'm out here going stupid. Like
You
I'm out
already
here
know.
like, dang, I would always play Jill Scott, and it would just take me into a different place. Like I would be
That's
hot,
beautiful.
mad about whatever. Like it'd be something stupid, probably. Somebody
Shout out
says,
Jill. We love you, Jill.
yeah, like Jill, man, if I could ever meet that lady, whenever I meet that lady, I'm sure I've had a chance because of the places my mom worked, and it just didn't happen. But if I ever
Okay,
met,
so the places your mom worked, is that gotten you closer to music or what?
she worked at Live Nation. She worked,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I had everybody that she worked with was auntie and uncle with me growing up, and I was always in the
Okay.
in the office with her. If I wasn't, I'd be at home or whatever. And
Mhm.
I'm sorry, mom, whenever you see this, when she left me, I left that house. But that's besides the point. But that's where most of the festivities happen. But so yeah, I was around. I was around a lot of music, and my grandpa, he loved music too. Um,
Okay.
it's just something that's always helped me. Like no matter what, I'd be mad, sad. Like it would just take me
Mhm.
out of that state like immediately. So I was just like, what is this love? And then I started writing.
Ooh, what is this love? I like that. Come on,
So
passion. I
I
love
just
it.
like I would never know because I didn't know that music. I don't know how, but I just didn't. It didn't click to me that music could be like a job for me. Like I was just kind of like, I wouldn't be able to do this. Like, and I don't know why I thought that, but I mean, I also did tell a lot of people like with school. I
Mhm.
I promise you, I've told so many people this. Like, what you gonna do after school? Like after we done whatever? Oh, I'm gonna be a drug dealer. Dead serious. And they
I
look.
think at this point, the clips of my face are just is what's gonna make the video go viral because but you know what? This is also I feel like I very vaguely remember when I was being young. And it could have been me or my cousin. You know, your memories start just fading and start playing tricks on you. But I
Yeah,
very vaguely remember also saying some crazy shit like that too. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be a stripper. Like, you're gonna what?
you are
The
12.
fucker? But I understand that conversation was between me and my cousin. So
You know what?
whatever.
At least you wasn't telling random little kids. Like, bro, I'd be dead serious too. Like any friend I had,
Wow.
they knew like this is what she said she gonna be until like
Why
my
you want to
senior
sell
year.
drugs, friend?
Cause it was just kind of like the obvious decision for me. Cause I'm not a smart person. Like, I mean, I am
Hey,
in certain ways, but
yeah,
academic.
you are.
I'm gonna say
You're
academically.
smart.
I'm not
You're
the I'm
smart.
not the one to be in the books. I'm not the one. I'm the one that's like I have street smarts, and I'd rather
You
be
have smart
outside.
through experience, not smart through the books. It's
Not
okay. You still smart though.
I
Change the
appreciate
narrative. Can't be speaking like that.
I
But
appreciate
continue on. Of course.
I appreciate it though, for real, because I really was just like, I know that I'm not good in these books, and I had a lot of people around me that was like, oh, I'm going to college for this, I'm going to college for that. I'm like, the hell I'm gonna sit here and do? I'll be in the studio every day.
It's
I
not
didn't
for
know.
me.
I didn't know like
Hmm.
that there was schools for music and stuff like that. So I ended up going to
Oh.
LA Film School, and they have
Oh,
a
okay.
side of everything too. So I just ended up there, and I'm still in it to this day. So
Do
it's
you
just
feel like you're actually grasping something from attending a school that is specifically an environment for the arts?
now because I'm in the engineering side of things, not
Okay.
too much. I mean, the music production, I had the best professors. They were just like, they was cool, and they just was like, "We gonna teach you this. We not even supposed to be
So
teaching you this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I do have a very interesting question to now dive deep into because it just hit me, which is why you'll see me getting so excited as I'm adjusting myself. Because the fact that you originally said, I'm just going to sell drugs, I'm not going to go to school. And then you realize, oh, there's a school specifically for what I want to do. And you're also speaking like, oh, well, I'm more so street smart, which means you're more so like, let me get my hands wet, let me do the dirt kind of thing versus, okay, let me read the manual versus how to put this together versus let me just figure it out or go to YouTube or something.
Yeah.
And with having that kind of experience with both now, what do you feel like? How does that feel with school? Like you said, it's not really teaching you much. Do you feel like you're learning more when you're going to the studio, just spending hours there by yourself doing it?
Nah, okay. So I have a setup in my house. I have speakers,
Mm-hmm.
laptop, the all. I'm actually sitting right in front of it, but the microphone, I got it all. I found
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a self learner. It's been like with everything, like from I don't know, like from when I was younger to now, like I've always been a self learner, a self helper, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to being alone. I'm an only child. Well, technically I'm not, but I am.
I
Technically I
feel
am.
it. That's me. That's me.
Yeah,
I feel it. When you know, you know. I got you.
exactly. I'm like, shout out to my
Okay.
brothers, Jalen and Travius, because
On
they gonna
God. Shout out
kill
to
me.
Clay and Davon. Period.
There you go.
Don't
Look,
tell anybody about that. What? And
they
Eric
gonna
too.
they gonna kill me. They gonna
My
kill me. They
sister
like, oh,
Tyler.
so
Like,
it's
look,
you?
the God brothers, all that.
Look,
That's what you feel? That's how you really
exactly.
feel? Oh
I'm gonna get a
God. Oh
text
God.
right
Oh God.
after
Oh
this
God. Oh
one. She'll
God.
be like,
So
okay.
ultimately, what my question is, do you feel like school is worth it? Like, does it
Ooh.
change your narrative now for real? Like you went from I'm not smart, but it's like now you're actually going to the book smart. You're going to a place where the books are specifically for that, and it's not making a difference. So
Well,
is
okay.
it worth it for you personally?
I say it was very, very worth it for me because, like I said, the music production, that's what I started off with. And they
Mm-hmm.
helped me so much with everything, learning how to, mix my own stuff, even if it's not the best, like
Nice.
it's just like you can mix it, you can do this, that, and the third,
Mm-hmm.
put it out, and it's still like, okay, as long as it's I can hear your voice, cool, whatever. It could it could jumpstart your career no matter what. Like I know people that's recording on Band Lab and they stuff is quality and they just, putting music out. So I think that it helped me figure out what route I want to take because I've been
Amen.
producing, so I started off producing. I was love making
Mm-hmm.
beats. I started off on FL Studio. Then when I started recording, I was using Pro Tools. That's the only thing that they had in that studio. And then mixing and mastering, I didn't start until college. So once I
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah,
I like that. I feel like I have the same kind of viewpoint where I'm not just like, oh, well, college isn't worth it. I just feel college is an experience. And I
exactly.
think that what I hear from what you're saying is just being around certain people and having certain conversations and being in specific settings, you were able to gather and obtain a lot more information. So that's fire. I like that. I like that. I like that. I love it. I didn't jump on my chest. Did you jump on yours? You
Nah, I
laugh?
didn't.
They got a little frightened. That shit blew me. But all right. So, like I've told you, I've done my digging. One thing about me, I'm
Oh,
gonna keep the
Lord.
people plugged in. So we didn't plugged in to her soul, to her corazon. We got to know a little bit about the trauma, a little bit about the music. Now we're gonna turn it up just a little bit. So
Oh, Lord.
I know who some of your favorite artists are. And
Let's
we're
see.
gonna play a game. We're gonna yeah, I do. I did. I look. I mean, people change, so I don't know, but I look. I did my stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna play a little game. So you ever heard of the game that's called Fuck One, Marry One, Kill One, right?
Yes, definitely.
All right, cool. So we're gonna switch that up. I'm not gonna make that like this, but we're gonna make it
Okay.
a little different. We're gonna do produce one, future one, kill one.
You said
I'm gonna say it one
future
more time.
one?
Future, like meaning that you and this person could make a song, like a future.
Mm-hmm.
Them on yours, you on theirs. You could
Yeah.
produce something for them with your
Bet.
engineering aspect. And
Okay.
then the other one, well, you gotta kill him.
Bet. Okay.
All right. So these first one, I'm gonna go a little easy just based off what you said. Okay. Let's do YG, Mozzie,
Ooh.
and Corday.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Nah, 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 nah. All right, Corday, I love
No, no, no,
him.
no.
I
Uh-huh.
love him, but he gotta go. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Instant kill. Okay. All right.
Ozzy, I for sure would love to produce something for him. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
YG definitely gotta do a feature with YG.
Okay. 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 That was okay. You had that one in the bag. You had that one in the bag. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do this one. Let's do Russ,
Oh, shit.
J. Cole, and I call him La Russell. I don't know if it's LA Russell. Did I
Russell.
say it? Russell? Okay,
Russell.
Russell. We could just do Russell. Yeah. So we got Russ, J. Cole, and Russell. Go ahead.
Oh, you know the bad thing is, Lil Russell, if I tag him or something, he'll see my stuff. Uh,
So
damn,
there you have it. So
damn.
really tell him how you really feel and keep him plugged in with the truth.
Look,
Let
I'm
him
gonna
know
just
where
say
he
this
really
now.
stands.
I'm gonna say this now, Lil Russell. I love you. I love you. I
Mm-hmm.
do. You're the greatest right now. You are, and he's
Mm-hmm.
actually
Yeah,
signed
yeah,
to
yeah.
us. So
Oh, yeah. Is
yeah,
it I love his aesthetic. I love his vibe. I love what he's been doing
yes.
with the brand.
his
top
energy
tier
is beautiful.
experience.
But
Top tier.
I gotta kill him because Russ and J. Cole are my top two. I gotta do it because it's like Russ and J. Cole.
Damn, you
I have to
ruthless
have it.
motherfucker.
I
You're
love him, I
ruthless.
do, but Russ and J. Cole have been the
Do you?
biggest part.
That's some cold. I love you. Shh. That's some Kill Bill ass shit. Golly, my God. Okay.
He know his love. He knows his love.
Okay,
But
what we got going with Russ and J. Cole? What we gonna do?
now Russ, I want to do a feature because I just would want to see like what he would have to say, like depending on what I put together, what would he like piggyback off of it? Like he just has his mind is something crazy, and he's seen some of my stuff before, so it's like his mind is crazy. And I've been a big fan for some years now. It's been about 10 years. I think 2013.
Russ?
Started, yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
I know. I
Cole,
saw. I said, "Oh, in it." What about Russ's style influences you? Because you do speak upon the fact that sometimes music can take you just out of being angry. So, what about Russ's style? What about Russ does that for you?
he's real. Like his last album, Santiago, everything about it. Like he talks about
What
his
album was that?
parents.
What does it look like? The
It's
album
he
cover.
has this it's like a what do you call it? Like a pyramid theme or whatever, bless you.
Okay,
And
thank
he
you.
has this little it's him. It's pretty much him. It's based off this
Is
book.
it
The
blue?
Alchemist. Yes, it's blue in the back.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Covered
Yes. So
over
I
and it's
just
a ring.
seen, did you
Yeah.
see he posted this TikTok of like the cover art, but it was obviously promotion for the cover art, and it was like it drops from like the pyramid or something, and it's like the disc, and the disc rolls
Goes
into
into
like,
it. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I could see why she actually thinks that this man is cool, because that was cool as hell. Like that was
Yeah.
really super cool. So
And
continue on. I'm sorry.
he's just a real person. Like it's
Yep.
one thing about him. I love that he goes by Russ. Like his name is Russell. Like he don't go by no, it's crazy saying this because my name is Imani and
I
I
was
go
gonna
by
say so.
like,
Yeah. Okay.
like you feel me? Like I go by a whole
I'm
different name.
glad. I'm glad you're not one of those queer women who refuse to tell their real name. And
Oh yeah,
actually, because sometimes they'd be like, "My name is J Dog. Your name is Sarah.
100%.
Sarah.
My name is Sarah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that."
yeah.
Mm.
I don't really care. I like being me. It is what it is. Like even the stuff that I talk about in my music, like a lot of this stuff is stories from people that I know, or it's just stories that I kind of have because I've seen a lot of stuff. So at a young age, like just doing craziness. But
Okay, so how old are
yeah,
you?
22.
If you don't mind me asking, 22?
Yeah,
A little
crazy.
young, but that's
Yeah,
so
I know.
crazy. And you've
I feel like
experienced life, you say.
yeah, I feel 30. I do. Like I don't even. It's crazy. I'm real boring for real.
Now
Like
I
I ain't
feel
gonna hold you.
30. How do you
I'm
feel? What is
telling you.
your idea on turning 30? What do you feel like 30 feels like? Turning
30
30.
gonna feel like 50. Cause if I feel old right now, 30 gonna feel hella old. Cause
First of all, I'll have you know, turning 30 feels like I'm turning 25 again because I'm 29 and I'm very excited about 30 because I honestly feel like the 20s are ratchet. It's ghetto there.
it
10 out
is.
of 10. Okay, it's a fun time. It is a fun time. It's a lot of experience. It is a lot of learning. What would you say? Let's hold off on my old ass. Excuse me.
You're not even old for real.
What would you say to other 22-year-olds right there, or even 22 and younger, especially being that you have had such hardship growing up? I think that a lot of this world is now speaking up upon the hardships that they have experienced. So what would you share?
I would just say be young. Like I feel like stay in your age group. I was always around older
You
people
do
doing
sound like
older
an old
stuff.
head when you say that.
Yeah, for real, because it's just like, I'm like 12, 13, 14, 15. We sneaking bottles of vodka in the bathroom, like looking stupid. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I was
I
outside.
will not say anything on that
Look, hey, I'm
because
gonna be
I don't
real
want my
because it's just
mother to knock me. But
my
the
mom
truth
know.
is, yes, we were. Yes, we were outside. You want to talk about outside? We was outside. Y'all was
Yeah,
at
like,
work.
oh
We was
God, like
abusing the single mother lifestyle for
you
real.
gotta do it. Then you got
You
my
live
dad,
once.
using money to that's our relationship. So I had me some money. I'm like, look, I was doing what
Like
I
you
had to
said, it
do.
ain't tricking if you got it. You said, you know what? I may not like you, but I like this money. So we gonna work something out. Look at
That's the one.
you.
That's the
That's
one.
how it be. And that's why women be looking for men to get it done.
And
Is that what it is? Shut up. Don't agree. Don't agree to my foolishness because I was
no,
just
it's true.
playing.
Hey,
Honestly, sometimes when I speak, it just,
Whatever
Okay,
came
so
out
what
first.
projects you got?
What project?
That's a very fact. Yeah, what projects you got? What can we expect? This is the Plugg Talk, so you got to keep us plugged in. What we got? I know you've been dropping. I definitely know you got the reels going up. I would know because I look through them. And you be doing your freestyles, and I think the freestyles are really dope. I think that
Thank you.
I personally enjoy like seeing freestyles. Like people do freestyles. Sometimes people don't like being put on the spot, but it's cool to see and it's cool to hear like the bars that you articulate. So yeah, what music you got?
So right now, shout out my brother Trey Walker. I'm gonna try
Ooh,
to
that's that summer vibe. Did you see how excited I got? That's the summer vibe. That's the one with the sunset. I like that one. That one was bumping. I liked it. I'm not even gonna hold you.
My
I
boy
said
can
I
sing.
can't stand when somebody make a song that's less than 2 minutes. Cause you're wrong. You're wrong. I thought I had a whole
We in
other 2 verses, a
2023.
chorus.
No,
You
we in
know what? People's
2023.
attention spans are short, but damn,
Yes.
like I
Yes.
said, some of us are 30 and old. So like we want to hear 2 minutes and 30 seconds maybe or something. You give me an introduction. Damn.
I got
But
you.
yes,
I
let's
got
get
you.
into that song. That was a summer vibe for sure. I like that one.
Yes. My brother, like when I tell you, since he was younger, I've told him, I'm like, you can sing, bro. Do something. Like,
Oh, I
let's
love
record.
that.
Let's do something. Like, I did not care what he wanted to do. I'm like, let's go. You want to make pop music? I'll try to make pop music, whatever. Like R&B, bet. Let me turn the auto tune on because I'll try to sing, whatever. Cool. Like, I just wanted to do whatever I could do to make sure his name got out. And now that my page is starting to grow a little more, whenever I pop off, he's gonna
Mhm.
pop off. So me and him, we gonna have a
I
project
love
coming out
it.
soon. But I have a single dropping
Okay.
called Take a Shot. That's the next one that's coming out.
Wait, it's
I'm
called Oh yes, Take a Shot. That's the one you in the liquor store, right? That one? That's what
no,
we
that's
talking about?
Casamigos. That's Casamigos.
Okay, Casamigos. I couldn't figure out what the name of the song was. I was like, is it Take a Shot? Is it Casamigos? Is it Bring
Yeah,
Him? What we doing? Okay. What's the new one that you got coming out? The
the
single.
new one, Take a Shot. I'm gonna aim for real soon,
Okay.
but I'm still trying to, we trying to get the kinks out.
What's
But
real soon? What's real soon? Because we only got a couple more months. So
it's
keep us
getting
plugged in.
mixed. It's getting mixed and mastered.
All
It's
right.
pretty much
Because I'm
done.
like, you produce the engineer. So what's the hold up? Someone else doing it for you? Like when other
Yeah.
people produce the engineer stuff?
Yeah, most definitely. I started to that goes back to schooling. It made me realize that engineering ain't for me and producing is cool, but
You
sometimes
learn
you gotta
something.
back off because it's like trying to be three people at once is crazy. It's hard.
I
You know?
understand that. Some people agree with being a jack of all trades, and then some people are like, no, I want to find one thing and I actually want to master at it.
Yeah.
And
And writing is
100%,
one of those
I
things.
feel that.
Yeah, writing is
Okay, so do you got any creative visuals that you're working on? I seen that you also have some merch, if I'm not mistaken.
I actually took it down.
Okay.
We're revamping it. I had to hit my manager and we gonna shout out Brandon. That's my boy right there. He also
Shout out B. Shout out B.
yeah, that's
Okay, so you said rebranding. We're doing some. So are we using the last quarter of this year to do pretty much what it sounds like, some rebranding? Because we got some music
yeah.
dropping soon. We don't know when. We took the merch off. Okay, so we rebranded, and that's
And I'm
not due to
leaving a lot.
anything that you're going through, right?
Nah. I'm actually
Okay,
I'm good. I'm good right now. Like
I love it. I'm like, I was gonna say, how you living? How you feeling? How you living? How you feeling these days?
I'm chilling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm chilling. I've started to work on my mental health more, and it's helped a lot to
I
start to
love
look
that.
at things a lot more positive. Like I'm a realist,
Okay.
like, but you gotta sometimes being a realist
But
turns into being
sometimes you need a sprinkle of optimism. Yeah, motherfucker.
yeah,
I'm a realist. That's a hold on. I don't want all that depressive shit. Okay, that's cool. Keep it real, but like, where's the hope?
yeah,
Where's the yellow brick road? Okay, so I do, as we are edging our way on through, I want to make sure we get your information out there. But I do, since you ended with mental health, and I think that we've definitely started with it. We've got into it a little bit about your music and how you're really just taking everything that you've went through and kind of shaping it to mold how you want things to go, especially at 22. What are 3 things that you can keep the people plugged in with that really keep your mental health at a space where you're like, all right, I could keep going. I could keep putting in the work to do this music. Cause we all know trying to make it in the music industry, it's not a game. It's not easy and can take a toll on your mental health. So 3 things that you would suggest.
man. One, I'm gonna just say stay away from alcohol. That's my
Woo!
big.
Amen. I'm 50 days sober.
I would say the same, but I can't. But look, I would just say stay away. If
You
you
will.
going through
You
it,
will when you're ready. You will when you're ready. You
I'm
will
not
when you're
saying it
ready.
like I'm not no alcoholic for real, but I'm gonna
No, it
just
don't be like that because I be on the
yeah,
same shit. Like, am I like I get a little excited after 50 days? Like, you don't have a problem that bad, bitch. Like, calm
yeah,
down. But no, it's a real thing. Like, we're addicted to plenty of things. Like, people don't realize that food, people, our phones, money, like anything that you can just detox from 100%. So, like I said, whenever you decide you cool, I mean, your skin looks great. So, your hair looks moisturized. So,
thank
you
you.
ain't doing you too bad. You ain't doing too bad.
Nah, for
Okay,
real.
so no drinking. What's another two?
No, I'm gonna say no drinking when you know you're going through something. Let's say that because
Ooh,
you can
amen.
unconsciously drink when you going through something and not even think like I'm drinking for the
That you're
issue. Like,
damaging.
yeah, like you don't know.
You better talk to
So
him. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
it's very
Let me
crazy.
get
So that
specific. Then be for real. Okay.
yeah, and then I'm gonna say take care of yourself how you take care of others. Cause
Ooh, no,
I
you
had to
didn't. Come
learn.
on, 22. Come on, 22. Come
I had to learn
on.
that the hard way because I would take care of a lot of people, without taking care of myself.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here going through
We
it,
na
and
we
I'm trying
navigate
to
through that journey.
yeah,
We definitely navigate through that journey of people pleasing, and we
yeah,
always wanna show up, but it's like, only show up in what you can. I learned that in therapy. Only show up for what you can. If you can't show up as that individual, that person, stop doing that because that's fake, that's phony, and that's fraud, and that's manipulation, and it's low-key lying. It's low-key
exactly. It
lying.
is. It's true.
Okay, and the third
Oh,
one?
what's the third one? What's the third one?
Mm.
If hmm, let's see. Okay, do what you love. If you can see yourself, if you can wake up with no issue going to the gym, whatever, like every day, that's what you love to do.
I
Like,
love that. That literally made my tummy warm. No, for real, because that's true. Like that was I think everyone always puts it just find your passion, find your purpose. But when you take it as when you can find that one thing that you can do all the time and like it just ain't even nothing to it but to do it, that's the thing you should really seriously take into consideration of doing. And I feel like when you develop entrepreneurship or what a lot of creatives are doing right now is finding that out. Your generation especially is like I actually don't want to do that. And I understand that I don't want to do that. I don't need you to convince me. I don't need to do it 60 more times. I don't need to follow a legacy. I don't want to do it because this is what I like to do. And I'm very aware of the fact that I like to do that. So
exactly.
100%. I think those are very good 3 points. And I'm going to share them again. Again, don't drink if you know you're not feeling good. You're not right. Or you got something going on. Nobody likes an unhappy drunk. Nobody likes a sad drunk. We want to be drunk and lit and celebrating because that's what you're supposed
Yeah,
to be doing.
exactly.
Okay. The second one, if you're gonna show love to people, make sure you show love to yourself because that's very important. Self-love is definitely important. If you can't love yourself, how can you actually truly love other people? Truly, honestly. And then what's that last one?
Do what you love. Do what
Yeah.
you love.
Make sure you do what you love all the times, always, and always. And before we head out, go ahead and let them know where can they find you? YouTube, Twitter, OnlyFans. I don't know.
OnlyFans is wild. Everywhere. Everywhere, just look up overdose. I'm even
Hey,
on
you
Google.
never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Overdose on
That's true.
Google. I like that.
Hey,
Google me, baby.
I'm telling you.
Google me, baby.
Yeah,
Tell them
you
how
can
to
find me
spell
on
overdose. I know it's here on the screen, but maybe
O
they're driving and they can't see. Yeah, I think that's important because you do
O
spell
V
it
A OVADOS. Overdose official on every social media. Overdose official. I can't
overdose
get the overdose yet.
official on every social media. Okay, that's okay. Overdose official on every social media. Overdose on the streaming platforms.
Yep, that's
Awesome.
me.
I love it. So you already know what I'm finna say. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, tap into that music with Overdose and stay plugged in with Plugg Talk because it's just what we do all the time. And I want to say thank you. Thank you. First of all, thank you for sharing the realness of your trauma, of the real you and no sugarcoating, no shit. Well, oh, it started like this. No, this is what I did. I was at the Boys and Girls Club. You kept it
Yeah,
100 all the way and it wasn't even like it was a damper. It was truly the essence of, yeah, I went through some shit, but this is how I'm dealing with it. And this is how I'm
yeah.
going through it. And I'm actually feeling good today. And I hope you're not capping when you say that you're feeling good. I'm not going to, second
Oh
guess
no,
you. I'm
I don't
taking you
lie.
for what you say,
I
period.
don't
Because you
lie.
came in here being real and you're going to leave being real. So if y'all didn't already, make sure y'all tap in with Overdose and stay stay plugged in here on Plugg Talk. Bye.